Okay, viewers, we want to appreciate you for joining us. Yeah, I'm here this afternoon, and we just had a lunch with the chairman of amuGOD, and I'm here with one of our big fish in the industry, in the company, in person of Mrs. Bukola Agbola, the partner for our amuGOD Distribution Center. And we're here to just have a quick chat after we had our lunch. Yeah, so we're still in the mood of anniversary Jimpo-ORI at 10, and here she is with us. So, madam, can we meet you?
Good afternoon, our viewers. Like you rightly said, I am Agbola Bukola, popularly known as Kazim Bukola. So I manage the amuGOD Distribution Center. That's like representing Jimpo-ORI brand in Lagos. amuGOD to be precise. Thank you for having me.
Okay, so that's that. So we just want to have a quick chat with her as regards our experience with Jimpo-ORI. We are 10 years now. Jimpo-ORI brand is 10 years, and we just want to know, how long have you been with the brand?
Okay, I joined the brand a little bit before COVID-19 came. So I am 4 years plus with the brand, a little above 4 years now.
Okay, that's good. So can you tell us how the journey started? What prompted you to start the brand, distributing the brand, and why Jimpo-ORI?
Okay, thank you, sir. All right, to begin with, I am actually a graduate. I graduated from the prestigious University of Lagos. So after graduation, we started trying to look out for a job, and it seems as if it wasn't forthcoming. Then I went into production. I started producing some edible things myself. So along the line, I got married, and I took in for my firstborn. So on one of the antenatal days, the brand was brought to us, and the matron specifically said that this is the brand she wants us to buy for the children. Then I looked at it, I was like, Jimpo, what is this one? I'm like, okay, fine. As of then, I'd already gotten foreign brand, first time mom and all that, all the paparazzi that comes with being a first time mom. So I got, but she insisted on us buying. So eventually I got, and along the line, when I had my daughter, I discovered that I was using the Jimpo like just they said we should buy, we bought kind of a thing. The brand suits our skin so well, and people started asking me, oh, what's she using? I kept referring the products to people. Then along the line, my husband was involved in a smart toilet project in University of Ilorin. So upon his arrival in Unilorin, he met with one of our distributors, I think she's an associate prof now, Dr. KK. So when he was also involved in the project, so when my husband got to our office, he saw the product. He was like, this is the product my daughter is using at home. He said, this is my side hustle. Though I'm a lecturer, but this is my side hustle. I was like, wow, that my wife is already like investigating into this product to see how to come on board. So like, okay, don't worry, I can put her through. Along the line, I chatted. I was always active on the group page because I researched, I saw them, I started following. Then I was always commenting. If people should ask any question concerning the product, I was swift in answering. On one of such days, the chairman entered my inbox. He was like, madam, who are you? I noticed your activities on our page. Who are you? And I said, oh, I'm trying to see if I can come into the business, though my daughter is making use of it and it's very nice on her. So it was like, oh, good. I never knew he was the chairman then. So I asked him, I was like, oh, what does it take to be a distributor? He told me. I said, okay, I'll get back that. I'd already sent someone to the factory. I was like, whoever you sent is still going to come back with the same thing I've told you. So it got so good. On one of my husband's trip back to Ilorin again, I told him that now I am fully ready to start the business. I started the business, then it was things were still very good. I started the business with, say, I think I gave him, we decided to invest 50,000 naira into the business. But on getting
You
to
started
the
with just 50,000 naira.
no, I didn't start with 50,000 naira.
Okay.
When he got to the factory that day, some of the things I told him to get for me were not available. So he got goods of, I think, 34,000 plus or 35,000 naira plus. That was why I started the business with. That was then
That was the genesis.
the genesis
That's
of.
brilliant.
So when I started, I discovered that, oh, people, good. Some people already that had already told about the product were anticipating the product. Then some people were like, no, what is this? Some people didn't even believe it's a product made in Nigeria. I had to start telling them. Then I had to cram the address. I always tell them it is in Ilorin, number 4, Adewale Estate, Kwara State. They'll be like, wow. So Nigerian products can be well packaged like this. That was even before we changed to the beautiful packaging material we have now. We're still on the round container with the round cover that is smooth around the edges. So along the line, I started identifying my market. I brought almost all my family members into the product because I felt so positive about the product. So I just started giving people, when I'll send to people, when you are done selling, return the money, because I was so positive that it's a product that will move. It's a brand that will sell itself. So that was how I started.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. What an inspiring story from you. And that really also inspires me, or was interesting for me to know that I swing suddenly into your DM and then the story changed. That's really amazing. So now to summarize it, yeah, we're still going to have more time with you. Our media team is going to have more time with you. But it's because we have a launch now. No one just want us to finish the launch without interacting with you as well. So what I would like to say now is, how do you see the business, maybe in just 1 minute, and what will you like to advise graduates that are just coming out from schools like yourself? Because I know today now, I don't want to mention figures, but I know what the 30,000 naira you started with then has led you to today. So you are just starting anyway. So how are you doing with the business, and what advice do you have for fresh graduates coming out to the labor market?
Okay. To be quick on that, when I started it, I noticed that it had good prospects, and then after a while, my husband changed job, and he was eligible to take loan, and I just told him, why don't we invest more into this business? And then I came up to becoming a distribution center manager, and it has been rosy all the way. It's something that gladdens my heart. There's one thing my husband is always saying, that if he had known that time he got me the goods of 30 something, that I would have just invested massively into it then. But of course, I believe it is good to always start small, so that you grow rather than starting big and diving downward. So it's been a journey that I am glad I embarked on. And I at times I feel like I'm always like, how I wish I started earlier, or how I wish I got to know the product earlier, even while in school. So I don't see myself looking for any form of job. My certificate is sleeping, and I'm glad about that. Very, very happy about that. If at all I'm going to be going back to school, maybe something more on business, but of course I happen to be a science student, so I would like to probably go into the business world to see how I can better this business I'm into. So advising the young graduates, I've been doing that in my own capability. If any one of them decide to reach out to me, I bring them in, even if they don't have the capital. I give them benefit of doubt. Fine, all of them don't come back the way you expect them, but at least out of every 10 people, 8 of them will still come back. I can boldly tell you that some of those that I helped empower in a way, so to say, that I introduced to the business, that they started it, even with goods of 15,000 naira, some of them buys as much as 2M presently.
Wow.
There is a very big market for Jimpo product. amuGOD product generally. there is a very big market. All we just need to do is move out of the comfort zone, try to reach out, try to move around you. I brought a lady in. When she started, she bought, her first purchase was about, I think about 20 something thousand naira. She said she just wanted to start the product. Her daughter made use of it. As I'm talking to you now, this month, okay, no, we are in a new month. Last month alone, she bought nothing less than, I think, 2.5.
Wow.
Nothing less than 2.5. What did I tell her? I just told her, identify markets around you. I can't cover the whole market in Lagos. You know where you stay, there are markets that need to be covered. Identify this market, move around. When you get contact, good contact, come and take goods. Supply them, because nobody wants to give you money and tell you to go and bring goods. Supply to them. In a matter of like a day, 2 days, my money will be back to me. And that is what she's been doing. Even before I came here today, I sent some things to her.
Wow.
She's not around Mushin at all, but one of the markets she's covering is Agoron market in Mushin. I sent some goods out to her before coming here today, and she's thriving well in the business. So you out there that you're a young graduate, this is something you want to even give all your attention, rather than waking up and saying sa sa sa. I'm always proud to tell people that I work for myself. I don't work with anybody's timetable. I don't work with anybody's timetable. I don't have to say, oh, this is 6 a.m. I have to start rushing myself and the kids and all that. I do my thing at my own pace. Why? Because I am a boss of my own.
Wow.
So please, if you are that, I don't even need to ask you if you are interested. You have to be interested, because of course there's a big market out there for our products, and I'm very sure I can tell you, you will excel. If you need mentorship or mentoring whatsoever, walk up to any of us. I'm always available. The chairman is always available. Even if he's not always available, he can give you tips on what to do, and I'm very sure in the next few months you'll be telling a better story.
Brilliant. Thank you so much. That is the story you had, an inspiring one indeed. And then the bottom line is that you don't need to wait for labor. You can also create the job. So she has started as a graduate. She's now empowering other graduates, and they are becoming millionaires. So as she has just mentioned, she is building other millions under her network. So that is amuGOD for you, and that is Jimpo-ORI for you. So we're calling on you to also join us. Thank you so much, madam, for honoring my invite for this launch. It's nice celebrating the Easter with you. So welcome again. This is the launch time with the chairman of amuGOD, and I'm here with one of our other big brothers and the friend of the family, Mr. Akobi Emmanuel. So yes, the one of our pioneer DC partners. So we want to quickly have a chat with him. Yeah, we just have an interesting launch with you, and it's so much amazing to have this session with you today. So my question is, how did you start your Jimpo-ORI journey? What was the inspiration behind the journey, and then you later becoming a distribution center? What can you say briefly?
Okay, I saw the product in the market for the first time, so I looked at it. I like the concept, I like the arrangement, the packaging and everything. So that was like, let's say 2016, 17 thereabouts.
Okay.
So I said I want in into this business. So I called the numbers that were written there, and someone picked up. We discussed. He told me that I would have to deposit the sum of 500k. I was so discouraged at first because I didn't really think that it should be up to that amount to be a distributor or something like that. So I was somehow discouraged, but at the end of the day, I persevered. I said, no, I want to. This thing looks like a lucrative business. And for the fact that I'm from Southeast, so when you pick a product and most time you look at it, something just tells you that this thing is a contentious business for you to do. So when I saw that, yes, this thing has a lot of potential in it, and the people powering this business should be people that have so many things upstairs, and I'll make a lot of profits from it. So that is how I started the Jimpo-ORI business.
Okay, that's good. Thank you so much. It's nice to know your story. Yes, the Jimpo-ORI brand, to some extent, we've been pushing on, and then we thank God for the market acceptance as it is. But basically, from the time you started the brand and then up to now, have you seen any level of significant empowerment in yourself, and have you also been able to empower people through the brand? Because we just want to know how much impact this brand is really making in your life and even the life of people around you. So we like to share that. Maybe somebody would also learn from this, because a lot of youth will like, until they get a white collar job, they can't do any other thing. So from you just selling only, you understand that's that local something, and then you are here today with us, and we are having a nice time here this evening. So what would you like to see as an impact that the product has made in your life or in the life of people around you?
I would say I've been seeing a lot of positivity. Um, when you start the business, obviously you just be growing with it. You can say, okay, you are buying this quantity, and the next time you are buying, you will definitely buy much higher than what you bought before. What it means is that there is always growth in it. You keep moving forward, you keep pushing forward, and people keep buying, people keep coming for it. You get to receive different calls from different people, even unknown people, because one of the wonderful things the company does is referrals. You get to refer customers to you. So even people from different countries, you just come into your DM, hey, hi, my name is this and this. The company sent me your contact. I need this product, and before you know it, you sold a wonderful amount of goods to that person. And at the end of the day, you'll be very happy about it.
Brilliant. Okay, thank you so much. It's good to know that impact has been made and you are still creating more impact. So yeah, Jimpo-ORI brand is we're still just starting. We are 10 years now, and then we are just starting the journey in any way. But we want to know, like, how many years have you been in the business? Since the brand itself is 10 years, like, how long have you been selling the brand?
I can't really check for now, but I've been, let's say, 6 to 7 years.
6 to 7 years.
Wow. 7 years with the company.
6 to 7 years.
And they have been all wonderful moments.
Wow.
They've all been wonderful moments. Because some company come and they sell, and at the end of the day, you just hear that they are already out of the market, or maybe there are complaints about it that, okay, the product has this effect and that's negative effect on children and this. But in the case of Jimpo, it's only positive things. When customer use something and they come back and be like, wow, that thing you gave me is very nice, I want more of it, you will know that definitely that product is a nice one.
That's good. That's good. Thank you so much, Mr. Kobe. Thanks for honoring this launch time with the chairman. It's nice being on the round table with you and then having a chat with you, because we can't end the meeting without just having this little chat. So yes, do you have any advice for young graduates out there that you think you can tell them something they want to do?
Okay, it's not easy actually. It's not easy. One of the easy process I got with Jimpo is that when I was calling, they really didn't know. You can't tell who is on the other end of the phone when the person is talking. And I do have challenges most times. When you get to really stop people and you talk to them, they'll just be looking at you like, okay, this is a young boy. So, but by the grace of God, when it's okay, you want to do business with them, and they scare you with the kind of amount they will scare you with, and you said, okay, give me your account details, and you pay in the money, they will see that, okay, I think it's serious. So it's challenging, but my advice for them is keep on with it, keep persevering, and actually, young men in Nigeria has good potentials to be greater people. So just keep doing it, and God will favor you.
That's brilliant. Thank you so much once again, Mr. Emmanuel Akobi. We knew how we're so much active on the social media then, but these days you are not very much active. So when should we be expecting you back online?
Very soon.
It's like you are busy counting the offline money. So maybe I will join you guys counting the offline money.
The customers are always on.
I know. So don't worry, you've handed over a lot of these things to me. So I'm still trying to work with you. Thank you so much, Mr. Akobi.
You're welcome.
Okay. Yeah. Again, we are on the lunch with amuGOD chairman, and he's still in the mood of amuGOD Jimpo-ORI at 10. And I have the big fish here again, Mr. Olawale Ibikunle. Some of you may not know that he's a portable man like me. So he's a small body but big engine. So this is the man we want to say thank you for honoring our invite for the launch with the chairman as regards the Easter celebration. So quick one, we've been together. We have a lot of stories. We graduated together from the University of Ilorin 2009-10, I guess, and then yeah, we are here now selling away on the streets of Lagos everywhere. So like I told the producer of this series that there's a lot to discuss with you. So can you tell me the history behind your starting and coming to become a Jimpo-ORI distributor, being a graduate from even Better by Far University in Ilorin, and then we know how we were reading back to back there, but we ended up using those books and night classes selling Ori. So what come about the transformation and the stuff?
Thank you very much for the opportunity and the hospitality. I really appreciate it. The story, or let me say my story behind Jimpo-ORI started 2015 when I decided to start my own business as an entrepreneur. I decided that I want to be my own boss, that I can work at my own leisure. So fortunately for me, I got to know Jimpo-ORI via Facebook, and I called. I had a business discussion with the chairman and the MD, and precisely September 2015, I made my first order worth of the 60,000 naira Ori. Then that was 2015, and gradually from there I moved to buying goods worth of 100,000, 200,000. So when I got to the level of being a distributor, and today here I am, I'm privileged to tell people that I'm the regional sales rep for Jimpo-ORI. I cover Ogun and Lagos State, and averagely in a month I do a turnover of Jimpo-ORI worth of 40 million naira. Wow. Even though it's not easy, but I thank God here I am. As the company is growing, I'm also growing. A lot of testimonies to give. Good things have happened. I started Jimpo-ORI 2015. I got married 2016. Wow. With the support of Jimpo-ORI. Wow. Since a young entrepreneur, you put in your effort, and here we are today. Glory to God.
That's amazing. What an inspiring story from Mr. Wale again. Just as similar to what Madam Bukola also said. She is a graduate of the University of Lagos, and suddenly she said she has even abandoned her certificate somewhere selling Ori. So what this implies is that there are a lot of opportunities that young graduates are not exploring. We both finished from the same university the same year, and today he is also selling massively from this brand. So the next thing I would like to say is, I remembered sometimes you are one of the first distributor to win a Jeep Hyundai Santa Fe as the distributor of the year, and that has opened another window for so many other distributors. The next one was Kia Rio in Abuja. The next one was another Santa Fe in Suleja and the likes. But how did you feel the day you won that car, that you were given a brand, a Santa Fe Jeep at that time? Yeah,
it was amazing. It was, in fact, I don't know what to say. Because I think I had a discussion with the MD that as a Jimpo boy now, which I want to be feeling big. And Madam was like, okay, we'll place you on the target. Said, if I'm able to meet this target, will you fulfill your side of the bargain? Madam was like, why not? You just put in your effort and fulfill your own part, which I was able to, even though there was COVID around that time, 2019. Even with the restricted movement, I still find a way of going down to Ilorin to move the product and bringing it down to Lagos, to other places as well that I cover. And at the end, it was amazing, because I was not really expecting it. A Hyundai Santa Fe 2009, brand new. The key was handed over to me that day. It was beyond my imagination. and till now the vehicle has really opened a lot of other places for me. Wherever I parked the Jeep, people were like, Jimpo-ORI, I think Shori any Jeep. How come? You can come in, you can join the millions train. You know, you start small, and here I am with a brand new Jeep. Glory be to God, I'm still with the vehicle. Wherever I go, people sees the brand, people sees me as the brand ambassador of the product. And I also appreciate that afterwards, other distributors have been awarded. And I know this year, something big will also happen as well.
Yes.
Another distributor that I'm very sure of.
Brilliant. Thank you so much, Mr. Olawale. It's been an interesting time with you. I know we can't finish discussing with you as regards our experiences with Jimpo, but yeah, we'll be having this kind of a chat with the Jimpo CEO to discuss our challenges and the way forward. So, but I want to just summarize this discussion with this last question, that it's becoming like a kind of a youthful business as far as Jimpo-ORI is concerned. The manufacturers are graduates, and they never wanted to, they never bothered looking for any white collar job. Most of our distributors that are coming on board are youth, and they are graduates as well. Yes, we also have some other grassroots distributors that are not graduate, that are not educated, who are doing well in this business. But what do you have as advice, or you have mentioned some of the impacts that the business has made in your life? So what other impacts can you mention, and what do you have as advice to inspire the youth out there to join the train of Jimpo CEO, and they can also start making a better life for themselves? So what would you like to say?
I'll just tell my people, the youth, the graduates, even the ones that are not graduates as well, to discover themselves. Once you discover yourself as an entrepreneur, find the right product, which I will tell you Jimpo-ORI is one that you can go into. It's a very lucrative business. It's the kind of product that you are proud of selling. No product that testifies, that markets itself. It's not a kind of product you find difficult to convince people about, even without saying much about the product. The product alone itself is convincing. So it's a very lucrative business that both the working class and the graduates that are yet to be employed can venture into. It's a very profitable business. It's the kind of business that you explore, will open doors for you, even beyond. You might be looking at no. This is a kind of product that supersedes every other ones in the market. It's a very, very lucrative business that you can venture into, no matter how little the capital is. It's the kind of business that I can assure you, within a period of six months to 1 year, you will have a lot to say positively about the product itself.
Okay, yeah, so thank you so much for your time. Thank you for honoring the invite to have a lunch with the chairman, and then it's an honor to sit on the round table with some of you in Lagos. We'll be having more of this series, and then expect more from our media team to come and have a one-to-one session with you as well. So this is an opportunity to chat with you, and we look forward to more profitable partnership in the future. Thank you so much, Mr. Lawal.